Yes, it is what it is. Sometimes you want to be nice, you want to be polite. You received an email request from a buyer or a potential buyer. You want to attend to it. You want to respond adequately, and just to give the buyer a sense of, yes, the seller is a responsible person. The seller is there to answer your request. So a potential buyer actually wrote me today from Italy and wanted to know if I was willing to sell a computer. That was a Lenovo ThinkCentre M920Q. If I was willing to sell it without VAT, because this potential buyer had an Italian VAT, and if you are selling within Europe, especially when you are sending the item outside of your country because of the European Union agreement. So if I'm sending my stuff, my items, my laptop or computer, doesn't matter what it is, to another business in the EU, yes, I can actually do the transaction without VAT. And the customer wrote me today, I said, look, I want to buy this computer. I'm serious. Please, are you going to sell this PC without VAT? I said, okay, let me have your VAT number and your full details. Then I can go ahead and check to be sure that the VAT ID in this case was valid. You see, it happened at the point when I was already leaving the warehouse, but the way the email came, I felt like this was a serious buyer, So I did go back again, put on my laptop, and I waited a little bit. The email came, and then I got the VAT ID. I verified it and saw that, yes, this was a legal business in Italy. And then I wrote back and said, yes, we can actually do this transaction without VAT. Okay, mind you, the original email the person sent to me was that, look, if everything is fine with the VAT and you agree, I'll go ahead and order the computer. All right, so I felt like I was only waiting for my feedback. So I wrote back and said, the email was good, the ID was good, you can now go ahead and order. Then came another email. Yes, is it possible to actually configure this system in such a way that I do not have to add the hard drive, because I have a Kingston hard drive. So if it's possible for you to sell it without a hard drive, then that would be great, because then I can put my own hard drive. Then I wrote back and said, look, I would prefer to sell this computer complete. In this way, I'm able to check everything. I'm able to be sure that everything works at the point of shipping this computer, especially because the PC is going to go to Italy. I live in Germany, and if the PC is going so far away, it makes a lot of sense to be sure that it's working before you send it out. And then, mind you, like I said, I was already leaving the warehouse. So what does that mean? Now, I'm beginning to write back and front, expecting that the buyer is supposed to order this thing so that the transaction will be closed. Of course, came another email. In what condition is the PC? Does it have any external defect? I was like, no, these are the original pictures I've just loaded there, and the PC is in excellent condition, technically and optically. So at this point, I felt like the buyer was supposed to buy this thing. At the end of the day, what do I get? Another email asking me if I can reserve the PC up till next week, because then the money he was expecting will be transferred to his account, and then he'll be able to buy the PC. I was off, and I felt like this is what it is. Sometimes when you tell yourself, look, I'm going home, let it really be like that, which is, I'm going home, I don't want to answer any emails anymore. It doesn't matter what the request is all about. It doesn't matter if it's an item that has been in the warehouse for 3 months, somebody is writing for it. When you have said to yourself, I'm going home, let it be so. This is one way you can also respect yourself, respect your business hours. At the end of the day, I just ended up wasting 30 minutes writing back and front for nothing. If I had gone home earlier, perhaps I would have been able to already be with my kids, spend some time with my wife. But because I wanted to just be the nice eBay seller, it turned out that this customer just ended up wasting my time. At the end of the day, he didn't buy the PC. And at the end of the day, I even had to get a message that just turned me off, asking me to wait until next week. My question is, why not just wait until you get your money and then begin to shop? Sometimes these are the things that the kind of things that we get sometimes as resellers. We get a lot of unserious requests from people. I personally, I would not go to a shop to start to negotiate. I can't imagine myself now just going online, start to negotiate buying an item when I know I'm not ready to buy it. This is just normal. It should be just a basic training. Get your stuff together, make sure you have the funds ready, and then you can then go ahead and start your negotiation. So it wasn't like it was the end of the world, but I just didn't like the somebody just had to waste my precious time. They didn't really have the time I was giving for this request, but just because I wanted to be nice, and it just turned around that at the end of the day, this was just a time waster. But it doesn't matter, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens like this, and then when it happens like this, you just have to chew it and then move on. Definitely I'm not going to be reserving the PC. The offer is still very much active on eBay, and if any buyer comes around, buy it before then, next week, so be it. I'm not going to be reserving anything, and I didn't even have to reply one more time to say I'm not going to reserve it. I already knew that as long as the buyer is proposing that I reserve it, that was the strongest sign of seriousness. All right, so then I finally shut down my computer and said, you know what, I am going home. It's been a long day. I deserve to rest, and I'm gone. And today, it doesn't matter who is going to write me today. I have officially closed for today. I'm going home, chill out, drink some nice cold drink, and just rest, and then think about how the next day is going to play out. But in all, it has been a beautiful day, peaceful day, no drama of any sort. Aside from this buyer that tried to walk me up with this email, everything was very peaceful. I'm grateful about that, and hopefully things remains like this until we're able to hit our goal. I hope this video helps you. If it does, go ahead and click on the like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Support your boy. Until I see you again, peace.